Hey everybody, today I'm going to be looking at the Overthrow mod for ARMA Reforger. So this is a single player or co-op mod where you'll play as a civilian revolutionary on the island trying to overthrow the occupying military force. It could be Soviet or United States forces, it's up to you to choose. So it works as a kind of a role-playing type thing. So you start out basically nothing, build up money, and fight the occupying forces. So we'll take a look at that here. So this is the island. The occupying spots are in red. I chose Soviets as the occupation. So each settlement and city has its own population with its own stability and supporters. So stability can be affected by attacks, violence, as well as the supporting factions. But support you can build up by completing jobs or putting up flyers, bringing medical aid to the settlements as well. Here at the resistance tab, you can see basically the finances behind it. By making myself the officer, I'm making so all the money funnels to me. Here on the jobs tab, we'll see I have one job right now, assassinate a traitor, so I'd be killing one of my own. Marking it on the map, you can see it's in the nearby settlement of Fagari. Gonna hop in my car and drive over there. And here we have the wonders of a Soviet grocery store.
200 meters north.
After talking to this local drug addict, I now have the ability to choose the race support job. So now I'm going around the various settlements placing posters. People see the posters, it builds support, and they'll actually start donating money to the cause. A nice church here, and then now we're going to promptly deface that with more posters as well. As we're driving between settlements, I ran into two occupying officers, and being completely sober, I accidentally hit them with my car. Of course, lawful citizen want to get out and make sure they're alright. Next, we're going to talk to our local gun dealer slash drug dealer, who happens to be a knockoff version of myself. He has weed, but he will not sell it to me because I'm white. After committing a hit and run and manslaughter, I was on my way to assassinate that traitor with some rifles that I happened to find laying around, when I unfortunately became a victim of police violence, as you'll see here. Luckily, using the respawn mechanic, I was able to come back to my body $9 shorter from bus fare, retrieve that weapon, and I'm now ready to assassinate that traitor. Unfortunately, this is not an open carry state, and I once again fell victim to police violence. After realizing this is not an open carry state, I resorted to using hand grenades to assassinate my target, which proved to be very effective. Now, after killing several people and dying several times, I drove off into the sunset so I could go back to my campaign of printing out and posting up flyers on bus stops and random dumpsters. Now, having saved up some money from doing all this violence, I was able to equip my house with some storage for all my stolen items and weapons. However, I was still a bit strapped for cash, so I resorted to once again killing traitors with hand grenades. Now I finally had enough murder money to where I could afford set up a fob out in the woods. Now you can use this as like a respawn point, resupply point, and kind of further expand the revolution within the island. Now I only played around with this mod for about an hour and a half, kind of fucking around with it, but it's pretty good. I'd recommend it.